Raise your hand if you have ever used Thinx period underwear before. I have, if you've been following my page for the past few years, honestly, even like 4 years ago, you may know that I loved Thinx. I absolutely love Thinx, and actually, I have to say, like, I've still been loving them, but like a year ago or so, they had a lawsuit, and I have been wanting to touch on this, make a video about this, but I have truthfully just kind of been putting it off. I stopped ever talking about things just because of this lawsuit. I didn't want to recommend something that could be potentially harmful to people because obviously I would never want to do that. And I myself originally tried them because they were marketed as organic, it would be more sustainable, and it just was so helpful for that time of the month and not have to re-buy single-use period products. So I had been putting it off talking about it, but I really want to hear you guys' thoughts about this whole topic and what you guys think about this lawsuit. The reason that I have been hesitant to even talk about this is because I myself have just been really conflicted about what I think about the whole situation. I've looked into a lot, I've read a lot of articles, watched so many videos, and I've been seeing so many like differing opinions of what people think, like things from doctors, some doctors saying like they don't really know if it's that bad, or because it's like PFAs, that is what is or has been found to be in their period underwear, and that's the main concern of, is it toxic to us? Can it be like an issue for our reproductive health? And I've just been so conflicted because of the back and forth, because PFAS are in so many things that we are, you know, in contact with in our daily life. There's like a whole movie about it that was made quite a long time ago about how PFAS have gotten into so many of us just through so many of our daily products like pots and pans and just so many things. Ever since I heard about the lawsuit a year or so ago, like I mentioned, am still conflicted, and I have still continued to use the underwear off and on, just because I hate having to like buy new period products, but also just because I'm not sure if it really has PFAS in it. Like I really just like don't really know what to believe. So many people are really feeling like it's true that it's in it, but then Thinx claims that they have never put PFAS in their period underwear, so it's really like hard to know what to believe. And obviously like brands lie all the time, I just don't know, and it's hard too when you have videos from doctors saying that they don't even know if it's really truly been shown in the underwear or not. There's been some sources saying it has and some sources saying it hasn't, so it's just so conflicting. I literally started using Thinx pretty much, I think, when they first launched. I don't even know how many years ago it was, but I feel like maybe not when they first launched, but I know they only had like 2 colors, and I think only like a few styles of underwear at the time, like 2 to 3 styles of underwear, and they only had the beige color and the black color. So I started using them pretty much from the beginning when they came out, so this was quite a while ago when they first launched. So, and I've been a huge fan of Thinx ever since. I used them for years and years and years, and then they came out with a referral program, and that's when I started recommending them to you guys because I just genuinely loved them and they just helped me so much during my period. So when this came out, I was so bummed. I really just didn't want to believe it, and still I'm just conflicted, but obviously I don't want to ever recommend anything that could be harmful, and I'm so sorry to any of you who feel like I misled you. It was not intentional at all. Like I loved Thinx and just genuinely wanted to share them with all of you because of how much I loved them. So when this lawsuit came out, I was just like, I felt so misled, and I'm sure so many of you felt misled, and I know this whole thing is like, it's been scary, but then there's just so many conflicting stuff on it. It's like I just haven't known what to believe. And like I mentioned, like I just stopped recommending them. I stopped making videos because of this whole thing. But anyway, I would love to know your guys' thoughts. I still like want like more clarity on the whole thing. Like I don't know if I want to ever promote them again, but I've also kind of been thinking about like, purchasing more from them maybe, but then I don't even know if I should do that, like, because I love them. So let me know your guys' thoughts. And do we think that other period underwear brands have PFAS in it? And how do we really know if they haven't been tested? Or do we know if their tests are really true? Because Thinx came back with tests showing that they didn't have any PFAS in their underwear. So it's like, if these other underwear, period underwear brands are showing tests that they've done too, like how do we really know if theirs don't have PFAS in it? It's so hard to know what to believe. So I would love to know your guys' thoughts. Like, have you continued to use Thinx if you have them already, or did you just throw them all out? I'm still debating what to do. Like, it's just saved me so much money over the years, and I've loved mine. And like so many of the period products too, even single use like pads and tampons and things in the stores, those are filled with ingredients that we don't want either. So it's like, what's worse? It's like, I just don't know. So let me know your guys' thoughts.